EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for June 25th, 2019. For your Tuesday, expecting to start off a little gloomy this morning with a few showers in our eastern locations. And most of that in Pennsylvania will be done by mid-morning. Once we get across New Jersey, we'll continue to up to about noon or so, and then that will clouds will give way to sun there as well. It'll just be a little bit later for that to occur. So clouds decrease today from west to east. It will be at or slightly above what we were yesterday in terms of temperatures, and that's going to be the theme going forward for this work week. Looks like it's going to get progressively warmer through the entire week, and in some cases we'll have a heat wave by definition with the temperatures of at least 3 consecutive days of 90 degrees or better. So let's get over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm starting this off at 6 a.m. You got some showers across eastern Pennsylvania and western New Jersey at this point, and that will continue eastward. Here is 7, here is 8, here is 9. So right about 9 o'clock, it's crossing over the Delaware, or at least the back edge of the precipitation. But you can see across northern New Jersey, central New Jersey, the showers are continuing, and that's going to go up until about noon. Here is noon right here, where you can see it's just moving off the coast into Long Island. So our area will be clouds giving way to sun from west to east, and again, it'll be temperatures will be at what they were yesterday, or a degree or two warmer than what they were yesterday for highs, and that's going to be the progression of such is going to be the theme of the upcoming week going forward. Once we get to Wednesday, we are mostly sunny for the majority of the day. There could be in our northeast PA locations an isolated thunderstorm come through late in the day. I don't think this gets any further south than that, though. And actually, the NAM agrees as I push this forward here, too, to Wednesday evening. You can see a little line trying to form here, very broken line. Most of it's up here in New York State here, heading up to the Binghamton area and just north of there. But you see just a few pop-ups here in the evening. This is 8 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. And you see what happens when you go through the course of the evening. It just kind of dies as it heads further south and east. And that's what kind of we're expecting here for Wednesday. Elsewhere, we are partly to mostly sunny here on Wednesday. And again, very warm, upper 80s to near 90 degrees. Then the heat really turns on once we get past that point. Thursday is mostly sunny. Friday is right here and also mostly sunny. Again, late day thunderstorm for just northeast PA. I think elsewhere you're making a run at 90 degrees for many areas. At least the major urban and metro areas will be in the 90 degrees, maybe even higher than that down here by Philadelphia. It could be in the lower 90s, 92, 93-ish, both Thursday and Friday. And then once we get to Friday night, there could be some storms moving through. And again, here on Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through the region with a cold front. And then once we get to Sunday, it looks like the front presses off further to the south. So we're going to be partly to mostly sunny here, but a northwesterly wind flow coming in here on Sunday, which is going to allow for temperatures to drop a little bit. And we'll be back into the 80s instead of 90s. We'll be back into the lower to middle 80s here on Sunday, and same thing here on Monday with the northwest wind flow continuing. Here's a look at Monday. You see the same thing: northwest wind flow, low humidity on both Sunday and Monday. Now the humidity is not going to be too crazy over the next couple of days. I know it's getting into the 90s, and we have the opportunity for a heat wave in some places with those 3 consecutive days that we're talking about. But by the way, the best chances for that to occur are going to be right down here, the urban area. So you're talking about like Philadelphia, maybe Allentown. It might be on the cusp there. Newark will be one of those locations. Philadelphia will be one of those locations, which is right there. Wilmington, places in south central Pennsylvania. So kind of like this, the urban corridor is where you really have the best chance to see that heat wave right in there. And that's what we're dealing with here, again, mid to late week. And actually, Saturday will be included in that too, as long as those thunderstorms hold off until later in the day as projected. So the only thing is the winds are going to be generally out of the west. And when you get some real heat and humidity cranking and you get these high heat index values that exceed 100, you usually have winds out of the south or southwest. So because it's coming out of the west, it's not northwest where it's going to be like low humidity, but it's not going to be, south or southwest either. By coming out of the west, I think the humidity values will not be over the top. They will be higher than what we're going to be dealing with certainly on Sunday and Monday, and what we have been dealing with earlier in the week and this past weekend. So it will be a little bit drier heat in terms of not excessive humidity go with it. Okay, but some humidity. I don't want to give you the wrong idea like it's not going to be humid at all, but it will, just not excessively so. So keep that in mind with this upcoming heat wave. So there might not be those heat advisories or high heat warnings or anything like that issued. We'll see what the National Weather Service does, but I think because of that westerly wind component, we might be staying in check as far as the high heat index values going over 100. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for June 25th, 2019. Have a great Tuesday.